Hey everybody, this is Yolanda the Great, and welcome to Hair Care on a Budget. I am going to give it a few moments and see if a couple people get in here. I'm going to give it a few moments and see if a couple people get in here. But I am live. Guys, while I wait to see if a few people get in here, I want to start off by telling my story and how my hair care journey began. When I was young, my mom was a single parent. She was struggling. She was working hard to do the best that she could to keep a roof up under our head. And what's up, Tiara, baby? What's up? I'm gonna wait to see if a few people come in, but I'm just basically telling my own story on how I got into my hair care journey. And I was one of those girls that my mom couldn't afford to send me to a hairdresser. So I had to learn how to do my hair on my own. And once I went to the military and once I came home, I didn't know what I wanted to be or what I wanted to do. And my mom said, "You're very talented. Go to school for doing hair or get the hell out my house and go to college." So I ended up going to Pittsburgh Beauty Academy. And once I got my license, I sat up under one of the best in my city. And I ended up, leaving her and she helped me get my managerial's license. I then opened up my whole hair salon. But guess what I did? I cut my prices. I undercut every competitor around me. And let me tell you why. Because I was that little girl whose mom couldn't afford to pay to have my hair done, because I lived in the hood and I knew that my sisters were struggling out there on welfare, because I knew what it cost in bulk, which I'm going to give an example. For a tub of relaxer, it may cost me $60. Back then, we were charging $65 for a relaxer and a conditioner and style. So just figure how much money you can make on that 165 tub of relaxer. Hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So I cut my prices on purpose to help my community. There were people that I allowed to come on an every week to 2 week basis on credit. So I basically had taken care of my entire hood off of my business. Off of my business. I did things that other business owners wouldn't do. As long as I could pay my bills and do what I wanted to do at that very young age, I was cool with it. I was cool with it. So I am doing this because the holidays are coming up. Things are getting tougher. People are struggling. Do you deserve to pamper yourself every now and then? Yes, you do. But there are ways to manage your hair in between those times and that in the times that you're struggling. And you can give a hairdresser $150. Hey, what's up, Miss Reed? What's up, Victoria? And I'm here to show you guys how to do it. How to do it. So I will be conducting a class weekly. And in between those classes, I will give tips of the days. I will upload shorts on how to cut costs, on a lot of things. On a lot of things. So this is Yolanda the Great, and welcome to Hair Care on a Budget. In today's segment, I'm going to discuss oils that penetrate the hair shaft versus oils that seal the hair shaft. And there's a difference between them, okay? Everybody has different hair types. So everything doesn't work for everybody. Some people have scalp disorders like eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, alopecia. Their hair may be thinning from medication. So what worked for one may not work for you. So I want to give you the difference between actual oils that penetrate your hair shaft versus oils that just seal your hair shaft. When you penetrate or to penetrate, that means to nourish and strengthen your hair from your hair shaft to your cortex, which your cortex is the thickest layer of your hair shaft. To seal is to protect. Sealing oils, they sit on top of your hair and they also give your hair a shine. Oh, you went to cosmetology school? Ah, you're welcome. What's up, me? You're welcome, Miss Ree. So to penetrate is to nourish your hair and strengthen your hair. To seal is to protect your hair. And it also gives your hair a shine. Oils can help fill in the gaps in between your strands, the outer layer, and that is known as the cuticle. So I'm gonna give you guys a quick synopsis of what a hair structure is, okay? Your hair structure, it starts from your hair bob. Your hair grows from each individual follicle, okay? Then from that hair bob, you have your hair shaft. That is the hair above your scalp, okay? You have 3 layers in regards to your hair shaft. Your hair shaft consists of 3 layers. The cuticle is which is the protective layer of your hair, okay? The cortex forms the main bulk and the pigment of your hair. And then the medulla, which a lot of people don't have, this only is present within thick hair types. So that's the inner layer. So when you have thick hair, you have an inner layer and an outer layer. Okay. So that's your hair structure. Now, after this, you have sensitive skin. I'm gonna go into that and I'm gonna tell you about some oils um, and why some people should use certain oils and why some people shouldn't. So I'm gonna go into that, Tiara. Directly after this live stream, because I wanted to do a presentation, I have a freaking virus on my laptop thanks to my husband. That's another conversation for another day. But directly after this live stream, I'm going to upload 2 separate shorts. One will be on penetrating oils, the other one will be on sealing oils. Okay. So I want everybody to think the next time you go and purchase oil, I want you to ask yourself, why are you purchasing this oil? And then purchase the oil appropriately. Okay. So first I want to get into penetrating oils. Penetrating oils, provide nourishment. They strengthen the hair shaft. These oils work best if you slightly heat them up. Okay, you have to heat these oils up in order for them to penetrate. Coconut oil, you have to use that moderately and in a combination with another lighter oil because coconut oil can become heavy. It penetrates the hair, it nourishes it, it's nourishing deeper, but it requires a balance. Like I said, it's the best thing for you to do is to mix it with a lighter oil. Don't just put straight coconut oil on your hair. Avocado oil, that helps with breakage. Olive oil is most beneficial for people with dry, thick hair. If someone with thin hair uses olive oil, it's going to weigh it down. So I don't suggest olive oil for people with thin hair. It's a moisturizer, it prevents split ends, and it increases hair elasticity. Okay. And then I have rosehip oil. That's a natural oil extracted from the seed of a rosehip fruit. It helps with breakage, It helps with weakened hair strands and lack of moisture. Guess what? This oil is very popular with skincare. A lot of products that you can use on your skin, you could use for your hair. So, rosehip oil, you can actually use that on your face. Hey, Sabrina. Then I have marula oil, which that is extracted from the kernels of a fruit. It nourishes, it prevents, it protects the scalp and the hair strands without making them look greasy. This would be great for a person with oily hair. So, marula oil, someone that has oily hair, this would be the perfect oil. This oil is also popular in skincare products. So, this oil, you could use this for your face and your skin. Would you say, okay, that's what's up, Victoria. I have that in oil for my face. You could use it for your hair, Victoria. There's raspberry seed oil. This oil hydrates hair, it nourishes hair follicles. This would be good for people with thin hair because it's not heavy on the hair, weighing it down. Raspberry seed oil would be good for thin or thick hair. Shea butter, this is a good one. And I'm going to go into butters a little bit later. There's a trick to butters. It could reduce scalp irritation. It can help retain moisture. It's good for thick, curly, and coarse hair. And there's a reason why I'm telling you thick, curly, and coarse hair. I want to use shea butter for thin hair. And I'm going to tell you guys why later. Let's move on. Now I'm going to go to sealing oils. Sealing oils, they protect and add shine to your hair. Some of these oils you can use for both. So we have castor oil or Jamaican castor oil. This can be used for both. It increases the blood flow in your scalp. It's also an antifungal. It reduces dandruff. But I'm going to tell you this right now. You can only use castor oil once a month. It's not good to put, it's very heavy and it could clog your pores, which would stunt your growth. So I don't suggest anybody using castor oil on a daily basis. Some people, thank you, Victoria. Some people leave it on for a couple hours, but there's some people to reap the full benefits will leave it on overnight and then they'll shampoo their hair the next day. Jojoba oil, that's the next one. This oil can soothe dry scalp, eczema, psoriasis, and it's used as a protective barrier. Hemp oil. Hemp oil protects from heated styling tools, blow dryers, curling irons. So hemp oil is a very good protector for your hair. Or argan oil. The major benefit of this oil is that your hair will appear to be shiny. It's another protective cover around the hair shaft. We have grapeseed oil. You could do this for both. Grapeseed oil could be used to penetrate and seal the hair. Grapeseed oil adds moisture, strength, and shine. It's also a natural remedy for baldness. Grapeseed oil is also used in skincare products, so you can use that on your face. Rice, the dog, you might have to go back. Yeah, hemp oil. Hemp oil is a protective oil, so it'll protect your hair from the heat. We have rice bran oil. Everybody know about rice water. Well, they have an oil, and this oil has vitamin E. and it's mixed with tea tree oil, which is an antifungal. It stimulates new hair follicles, so you could use that for both. We have sesame oil. It's another form of protective seal on the hair, but it also prevents breakage and split ends. Okay, great. That grapeseed. Okay, that's what's up, Miss Reed. I'm dropping the link later on in the doll, Miss Reed. If you want to come up, you can. We have broccoli seed oil. This gives your hair a natural smooth sheen. It contains vitamin C. It helps with frizzy hair, split ends, flyaways, but I'm going to highly suggest you could use that in between getting a trim or a haircut. It's not going to prevent them, but it'll help them. So those are the oils that I wanted to go over. And like I said, I will actually upload a short on the both of the oils, and I will list every oil that I discussed in this live stream. I will list every one of those. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do two separate ones. And I'll have both of the oils, you know, and the by types. So I'll have the penetrating oils on one short, and then I'll do another short uploading the sealing protectant oils. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hold on, guys. There was something else I wanted to talk to you guys about. Hold on. Okay. So give me one second. I wanted to touch on using any type of butters, hair butters. It's like, so for example, shea butter, mango works the same as oil. They just have a higher amount of saturated fatty acid, which which it makes it more difficult to penetrate the hair shaft. So anybody that's using butters, I'm going to highly suggest that you go under a dryer for at least 10 to 15 minutes. So that's the difference. When if you use a butter, because of that saturated fat, it's going to take longer to penetrate. To penetrate the hair strand, the fatty acid would have to be a smaller molecule chain to penetrate. But I'm not a chemist, so I'm not going to go into that. But science and math was one of my favorite subjects in school. If I went into that shit, excuse my language, we would be here for 2, 3 days. So I'm not going to go into that. But if you're using any type of butters, please go under a dryer for 10 to 15 minutes in order for them to penetrate. I posted an article from the Washington Post, and it basically stated that, you buy products, sometimes they may penetrate and they may not. A guarantee is usually after any type of chemical service because your cuticles are opened. So you put any type of treatment on your cuticles to close the cuticles, more than likely they will penetrate. So you don't have to break the bank. You really don't. All of those oils that I just mentioned, you could purchase off of Amazon for $10 or less. $10 or less. But when you go to buy any type of hair care products, I suggest that you consult with the cosmetologist or your hairdresser, whoever that individual may be, to see what you actually need for you. Don't bank on someone else. What worked for someone else is going to work for you. It don't work like that. It doesn't. So before you get in your wallet wasting money because the product looks pretty or the product worked for your friend, consult with a professional. I love Amazon. And if you got Amazon Prime, it's even better. So all of those oils, and some of them you can actually use for skincare, they're on Amazon for less than $10. Less than $10. So um, my next segment, I want to go into shampoos, conditioners, what's good for different hair types, what's good for um, women that color their hair or use a lot of colors. I actually want to do a tutorial on how to create your own protein pack. A lot of women color their hair themselves at home. So I want to go into a tutorial on how to create your own protein pack. So I want to do that as well. Um, I did reach out to my friend Robin, and I had stated in the last live stream, she's been in the hair care industry for over 30 years. She had her own hair salon for 25, and she has her own line of products, Bloom products, that she actually sells and also uses in her salon. We just have to get up with the perfect date and the perfect time to be able to do this. And I will also start my own private consultations, maybe next class directly after the live stream via Instagram for maybe like an hour. Maybe I could fit maybe 2 or 3 people in and really talk to you. I'm going to state this because I can't actually touch or feel or see. I'm going to try to help as much as possible. And I'm going to be honest, I can't guarantee anything because I don't have you directly in front of me. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to help you as much as I can based off of the information that you share with me. Hey, what's up? I get it from my daddy too. Thank you. You enjoy your day too. Thank you for supporting me always. I'm super excited. Um, to be back on this main platform. Um, and I'm super excited about being in my element. Like I said, I've been a part of this industry for over 30 years. 30 years. And I will help anybody, anybody. So I'm going to drop the link for anybody that may want to come up for comments. If you have any questions, I can answer the questions. Please, guys, as I put those shorts out there, ask me whatever you want in the comment section. I will try to respond if I can, generalize it. But if I have to go into details, then you may have to wait until I teach my next class because I don't want to be up under the comment section leaving a paragraph. So if you have any questions about anything, don't hesitate. Put it in my comment section. If you want me to review anything, I mean, we have tons and tons and tons of information, tons of classes. There is so much with hair care, so much. So I'm super excited about this journey. Um, I'm just hyped. I'm just hyped. But let me drop the link really quick. And if anyone wants to come up and ask questions, you're more than welcome to ask me. Um, and if I don't have a direct answer, I will get back to you on it. Yes, I am the jack of all trades. You better say it, baby. You better say it. But like I had stated in the beginning of this live, um, my hair care journey began really honestly even before I went to school. Like I said, I was one of those kids. My mom couldn't afford to send me to no hairdresser. We were struggling. Um, and like I said, when I came home from the military, I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do next. And my mother suggested this. And I did it. And I was happy to do it. And like I said, once I got my own, man, I cut my competitors' prices. I mean, they were so mad at me. But when you know what people pay um, behind the scenes for products, and don't get me wrong, I believe that people should be compensated for their time and their talent. But I don't believe in robbing my community. I don't believe in that. I don't. I always ran specials for prom, back to school, a lot of different things. I was one, I had taken care of my entire community, my entire community. And if you didn't have it, you can always sit down and pay later. First thing in the morning, I had all my senior citizens. 3:30, 4 o'clock p.m., I had all my working women, women that work for the bank, Highmark, Blue Cross, Steel City. And then 6 p.m., I had all my girls in there. All my girls that wanted to go to the clubs and party and do whatever. But I did. I had taken care of my entire community because I feel like it's important for us as women and also men to be able to, you know, take care of ourselves. And that includes hair care. That includes hair care. So if you guys have any questions for me, I will. Hey, what's up, Pixie Dust? What's up, baby? You may have to go back and replay this, but I basically just did and I only named a few. There's tons of oils out there, tons. Just make sure it's the right one for you and that is going to benefit you for whatever you're buying the oil for. If you're buying it to protect your hair from the heat because you curl your hair on a daily basis or use your blow dryer a lot, make sure you're buying the right one. If you're using it to nourish your hair, make sure you're buying the right one that is not too heavy for your hair, that is not going to weigh your hair down, that is actually going to do what you want it to do. Everybody's hair is different. And I'm also going to go into that. People with thin hair, thick hair, coarse hair, 4C hair, what works best for you, not everybody else or not someone else. So I will be giving private consultations, like I said. Oh, I am. I am. I had an opportunity, and I'm not going to tell this story on this channel, to use my benefits recently. And it's a long story why I didn't, because it was something I couldn't wait. So, but yeah, I do. I use my benefits when I can. Good. You relax your hair. Let me ask you a few questions. Is your hair dry? Is it oily? Um, and let me ask you another thing. What type of relaxers are you using? Because box relaxers that you buy, they're horrible for your hair. They dry your hair out. Dry them out. So if you could put in the comments, Pixie Dust, what type of relaxer do you use? Is your hair thin, thick, long? Is it oily? Is it normally dry? And I could give you a tip right off the bat if you're having any issues. Okay, that's what's up, the doll. We're definitely going to collaborate. The doll has been making her products for 4 years. 4 years. The doll. Let them know you got to crawl before you walk, baby. You got to crawl before you walk, and it's a process. Hey, sexy 60. What's up, baby? You may have to go back. Um, I did a brief synopsis, a brief summary on different types of oils. Okay, I'll drop the link. Would you say, Pixie, stop using those? Yeah, box relaxers are horrible. Hold on. Let me drop the link again for you. Okay, the link is dropped. Yeah, I don't mess with not brittle but thick. It's thick. And that's maybe one of the reasons why your hair is not right now. It's okay, but if you continue to use those, how long have you been using box perms? I want you to stray away from those. There's an agent in box perms that'll tear your hair up. And I'm going to get into that. I'm trying not to dib and dab in multiple conversations and multiple topics because I want to save them for future classes. So, yeah, okay, hold on. The dog's up here. What's up, baby?
Hey, sweetheart, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I heard a lot of good things about you. That's why I had to come to your platform. Because I know you deal with Jedi as well, and that's my boy too. And when I heard that you do construction work, I said, I love this woman already. I love DIYs.
Thank you so much.
But I'm gonna help you with offline with the military stuff. I used to work with them before I got sick. Yeah, I've been doing my natural hair products for 4 years, right? When
Yes.
I was in Georgia, I was doing it because all my hair was coming out because I was diagnosed with cancer. And I was trying to help women grow their hair back, and I was just giving it away. I was just doing it, and because it was so hurtful as me being a woman, a lot of times women feel bad because we don't have, our hair come out, and it's lower our self-esteem, right?
Right.
So I would just give it away. I started making stuff. I started reading. I was going to, going to Kennesaw State University, and they had like this herbalist class. And I say, well, because I got a degree as well, and I'm in school right now too for my master's. But I was saying that I want to help. I want to do something to help. And so I just started, but I know that a lot of times people don't understand the reason why I haven't put it out yet, Miss Yo-Yo, because even though it is natural products,
Uh huh.
some people are allergic to certain things.
Exactly.
You cannot bottle because just because you say, oh yeah, this and that, you don't know people what they're allergic to. And a lot of people, even though they might be allergic to cinnamon or all these other different things, you just can't do that. That's ground for. And I want my little cousin, he going to school at Xavier for biology, chemistry, want to be a doctor. So I'm giving him some stuff to look over because I don't want to mess nobody up. I really don't.
Right.
I don't want to get sued. But yeah, this is something that I really wanted to do because, like I said, I'm still dealing with cancer. The day I text you, I had an appointment to go to my neurologist. I have a brain tumor as well, but it's not
Oh
cancerous, but I still have a brain tumor. And so, yeah, I just got things going on. And, but yeah, we have a lot in common.
yes.
Um,
Yes. Yes. I hope
and
that you are well. My prayers. I
you
will
are,
be thinking and
girl,
praying.
you are a model. I don't know why
Thank you.
you ain't never just wanted to model. You are thin, you're gorgeous. Your
Thank
hair
you.
be fried, laid, and stick to the side, baby.
I
Honey,
was
you
like a
are.
tomboy, like for many, 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 many years. And I didn't see that for me until I got a little older. And it's like they start so young, but now they're hiring models at 50, 60 years old.
You can go out for it. I mean, you have the body for it.
Thank
You
you.
have the look for it. I don't know why. I don't know who say you girl. You was a pretty woman.
Thank
You
you
were.
very, very much.
You really
Thank
are.
you.
You're a beautiful woman. And like I said, it's so easy for you to find nice clothes and find things and stuff like that. Girl,
Thank you so
honey,
much.
you
Let's talk about I want to talk about your products. What type of
okay.
products are you making?
Right now I'm just dealing with the oil. Right now I'm just dealing with the oil. I haven't and like the grease and stuff. I haven't did like the shampoo and conditioner, but it's natural. I use natural herbs. I use different oils, and like I said, I've been having it for like 4 years. I've been sitting on it because I was just giving it away to cancer women with cancer when I go to the go and get my chemo and stuff, my but now I decided I said, you know what, let me take a chance on it. And
Right.
so, my first thing was to help women because it's so heartfelt because both of my parents are deceased. I have two brothers, and my sister. I only had one sister. She passed last year. She was 43,
Oh.
and my parents deceased, my grandparents deceased, and so I would go to the doctor when I was going. My brother would take me to my cancer appointments. I was going to the cancer center in Georgia, Atlanta, and so
Mhm.
we would go, and I would see women be, by themselves. And I said, well, "Why are you by yourself?" Well, my husband left me, and they'd be crying, their hair would be falling out, they would just, say it, and it was heartfelt to see that. I started off with thyroid cancer, and in 19, I didn't know it. I thought I was just having
Wow.
a sore throat. And so in 20, I found out I had when the C word hit, and it was so hard to get in because it was taking like most serious people or whatever, and they didn't. By the time I had my surgery, it had started to move by my carotid artery in my neck. And so at that time, the doctor couldn't get it all out. So then it started getting my lymph nodes and started to spread. So that's where I'm at now. But with my oils and stuff, I start just using, I'm just doing like the oil. I haven't advanced to the shampoos and stuff. I was just doing the oils and
Mhm.
the rinses and stuff like that, like the rice water, which you're saying.
Right.
I was using, doing that and giving it to them and just helping them with the rice water and the oils and the grease. And that's kind of pretty much where I just stopped off at. Um, because like I said, I was going through a lot of illness and I'm still in, but at that time I'm doing better now. But at that time I was depressed a lot. I was sad. I was going through stuff. I was snappy. I was just going through the motions of trying to um cope with being so young, having two small kids and raising them as single mom, and it was
Mhm.
it was too much for me to bear at that time mentally. It was too much,
Right.
and that left me going through a lot, and I was putting other people problems on me, going to see all these other people going and go to the get my biopsies, going doing all of this, and people would come in that who didn't have insurance. They couldn't get biopsies because they was like, "Well, you got
Mhm.
insurance, we can't do this," and they had to pay like $1,500. A lot of people don't got that kind of money, and a lot of people were just
Exactly.
feeling, it was a rough time. But I
I
think that I'm doing a
I
little
want to
better now.
encourage you. Please keep on your path with your products.
Yes, ma'am. I want mine to be kind of cheap for everybody can afford it. Because, like I
That
said, I'm a single mom. I'm a single mom. I can't. It's no dig to nobody. Hey, a lot of people cannot afford it. I'm trying to get my disability going, and listen. I'm not even gonna try to say. At one time, I was working. I was military. I was working. I was doing things. Yes, but now I'm just not able. And there's so many other people out there that's just not able to do it.
exactly. That's where I'm at with it. I don't know if well, you were here in the beginning, and I told my story. Once I got my own, I undercut all my competitors, and I mean, I made it affordable for everybody to get their hair done. And if you didn't have it, I was okay with an IOU. I felt like it was important as women, as young Black women, to
You
look good. You look good, you feel good.
feel good. That's why I was giving it all away. I was giving it away because, like you say, most women feel about their hair. If they don't care about anything else, that's stuff they very self conscious about their hair. And this ain't no lie. And I'm not trying to take no digs at nobody. Because I love everybody. I respect everybody. I'm trying to, I'm trying. I won't. God has been good to me. I'm blessed. Um, I and it's not even with money. It's about I'm able to get up and take care of my children. I'm able to do things around my. I don't have to worry about begging nobody to pay my bills. I might not have much. I still pay my bills, but my bills are paid. We got food in the fridge. I'm blessed. I thank the Lord every day.
That's
And you know what I'm saying? So the thing of it is, I just want to do something to help women, and I want to do like a program, even with like the sales of it, just give some back to like different charities, like women with cancer, women, single mothers, so many women. People don't understand. So many women get left when their husband leave them, walk out when they get sick. I'm just being honest. I seen this
right.
when I was dealing with my when at the council, I'm seeing this. It's sad.
Well,
It's
maybe
sad.
we could link up. And because I was thinking, um, about different things that I could do and giveaways, and maybe we could put something together as a collective and do something for someone that may be struggling,
Yeah,
or may have cancer, or, you know what I mean? We could do
yeah,
something for somebody.
man. That's what it's about. It's about giving back. That's why I say I want to be. I want to thank God because He's blessing me every day. And like I said a couple of years ago, I wasn't where I'm at now mentally.
Right.
I thank God that I'm mentally, even though I'm sick, but I'm mentally fine because I was in this bad space. It was Yolanda. It was just so much on me mentally. I went
Right.
to the doctor. You got brain tumor. Oh, you got this. You got this. And I was in the bed for like 3 months in the hospital, and couldn't even walk. They had to teach me how to walk and everything. And that was just because at the time I'm 40. I just turned 40 this year. I was like 36, 37, and
Mhm.
so that was a lot. That was a lot on me.
God is
Um,
good.
God is always good. And to you know what though, I see this as your element. I know you do construction. I love it because I like to watch the DIYs. They be fixing up houses and stuff.
Hmm.
And so um, you say some things, and I'm not going to repeat it, but you said some things that a lot of people. You remind me of my mom. Um,
Really?
yeah. hmm
God, why?
Cause you say um I'm gonna paraphrase this because you're gonna make me cry, but I'm gonna paraphrase it. My mom was a hardworking woman, and you say it because she's tell me all the time when I was a little girl, like, don't settle just because you don't be trying to stay. I mean, I'm gonna just put it like this: when you and Aaron had y'all different, and I
Hmm.
like Aaron, and I like you, but you say it. You don't have to stay in nothing. Get up. You when you was doing that,
Hmm.
that's something that my mom would say. That's something
Okay.
that my mom would have said. She'd be like, "Hell no, get your." I mean, when I was feeling low on my lowest point in my bed, didn't want to get up, whatever. Something came in me, and I know it had to be like it's just something that I felt like she would have said, like, "Get your ass up and don't be crying and doing all that shit. Get your ass up. They ain't gonna make it worse." So now I feel better now because even though I have cancer and all this stuff, I get my ass up. I still, when I feel good, I mow my own yard. I
Yeah.
keep my house clean. I don't beg nobody to do shit. And I feel better because that bed will take your energy and it will take get the moving. If I was able to work, girl, I'd be working about 2 and 3 day on jobs because that's how it was when I was able to work. And when you
Right.
said that, I said, you know what? I like this motherfucking woman.
You
I
know
like
what?
her.
You made my day because that touched my heart because I wanted to touch somebody with that message.
You did. That's something that my mom would say. And not like I say, I'm not no offense to Aaron. I know people like, oh no, I'm not talking about that young man. But what I'm saying is when you say that, I said, man, this woman is motherfucking true. Just because you grew up in something, don't mean you got to stay somewhere that you grew up in it.
Right.
And it always grew room for improvement. And my mom, I always said, because my mom was a church going woman, she was a minister. She said, let me tell you something. Let me show you the Bible. She pulled the Bible out, and my mom, and so she showed me that, but the heaven, like the streets are paved in gold. She said, if God got nice things, don't you think He wants you to have nice things? If you His children, don't you think He wants you to have nice things? I say, what? Yes, ma'am. She said, "Don't be listening to people that don't got shit and don't and telling you, oh, God don't want you to have that. If God got it, He wants His kids to have it. So you need to get up and have nice things too. Don't walk around looking any kind of way. Don't keep your
Hmm.
house clean as a young woman. Do this, do that, do that." My mom was like that. My mom grew up like that. She's an old school woman, and like I said, I grew up in a time where you weren't gonna stay in her bed and sleep all damn day. You're gonna get up and get to moving. My mom wasn't like
Yes, that I got
she
that
wasn't
from
like
my
that.
mother. And I mean, she was on it. I mean,
My
soon as I
mom,
would sit
oh,
down, what's your next move?
exactly. My
So
mom was
I
just
was
like that.
constantly like doing things back to back to back to back to make sure I was okay and my kids were okay. So I,
You have a good work ethic, and it's you don't find too many women that go and do construction, and I applaud it because, like I said, I had to come home, and my dad left me a house. I had to come home and remodel it myself, sick and all, and I had to fix my whole house up. And you know what? I when I look at my house now, I say, "Damn, my house look good," because I did it
hmm
myself, and I can look at my work and I say, "I need to beg nobody," and I thank God every day. And that's why I say you are a tough little cookie.
thank you so much. And I've been through so many trials and tribulations. If people only knew. And I think that's the reason why I get so offended. But it's like these people don't know me. You know what I mean? They have no idea of who I am and my background. But this right here, I'm in my element. And I thank that individual for challenging me.
You know
Because I'm
what?
going to show up and show out.
You know what? I don't think it was a challenge. I think it sometimes you think it's a challenge, but sometimes God do things to say, you know what, this is what you should be doing. This is what you
Hmm.
need to be doing. Sometimes He uses people to bring what you need to be doing to you. And so sometimes we look at things like, oh, this person did no, 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 no. Sometimes God uses people for different things to come to you for different reasons. And like I said, when you start talking about like the hair and stuff like that, and I can see how excited and how eager and how upset I heard all the emotions that you
Hmm.
were saying, and I said this woman got too much passion about this hair care. I know she might like other things, but this is her passion. I can hear it in your voice when you talk about it.
It
So,
is.
so I think that not only that I should be starting the line, I think hell you need to be starting one. You know, because you the passion that you have for the doing hair is you have it, and your hair be looking good, baby. I'm just gonna keep it real.
Thank you. And my kids begged me and begged me. My daughters begged me because all of the old hairstyles from the 2000s are coming back. And I said, no, I'm not stepping back in the ring. No, I'm not. And I'll do, friends hair here and there. Sometimes my daughter's here.
Mhm.
But whew, I haven't been in a salon with
Girl,
the
get
Marcel
your
in years.
military, get your military loan. Cause you can get it at 0.1. Okay, I'm gonna show you how to do it. Open your salon and get back in your element because you could be grooving. And like I said, you know, the prices, everything is went up. I mean, you can not only be helping people, making money, but also loving what you're doing. Even if you only
I
do it
do.
part time or every now and then, but you still can have people run it and you still can oversee it. You know,
Yes,
because I
I'm
say
not
you,
going
but
to lie. I love the field that I'm in right now. I
I know.
love it.
But that's what I'm saying. You can do both. You can have
Yeah.
your salon. You can just days you feel like you want to go win the supervisor or do a hair every now and then, but you can still have one running.
And
What's
there
wrong with
was a
that?
time where I was doing both. I was actually doing hair still part time, and then I was working for PNC Bank full time. And once I had my youngest daughter, I was like, I have to make a choice. And that's when I shut down shop and I was like, I'm out. I'm just going to give my time and my energy to PNC. And I worked there for 14 years. Oh, I
Oh
worked my
wow.
ass off all the way until I got up to treasury management.
Oh,
And
that's what's up.
it had became so stressful. And I said, I can't do this. I need to be moving. I need to be around people. I wanted to have fun. And I went to go train for Amazon. It was okay. And then I started working at the Allegheny County Jail. That was depressing.
Oh,
And
sh-
then I found this, what I'm doing now. And I mean, I am in my zone, meeting different people, walks of life, traveling, learning different
yeah.
things, certifications, the money, the
You
money.
know what? Get you an NCCER certification, and you thinking you making money now? Get
I
that
know.
NCCER. You can go online and look it up, the NCCER, and they'll certify you for everything. You can go like to take the trade, because I used to work at because like I say, with my degree I used to work at a community college here, and I used to be registration, and I used to help people get their GED and stuff like that. So get that NCCER card, that core card, and you think you're making some money now, girl.
Maybe I'm thinking maybe I could take some classes, some brush up classes, and maybe I could start teaching as far as hair period. I don't
Is
think I can step back into that salon. I
well,
don't know how to say no.
you can teach at a college, but
Yeah.
like I say, and also like you can do like the weekend. They have like those training programs. I'm
Mhm.
gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. You can get to like a community college where you at, and and show them your credentials. You can not only teach at the college, but guess what? While you at that college teaching, I would take some classes. I know because you doing a construction thing too, right?
Mhm.
Get that NCCR while you're there, and that way you can kill two birds at one stone and get paid for it, and let the school pay for the NCCR and everything like that. And you think getting money now? Shit.
Yeah, and I'm thinking because that's for myself. I'm never, ever, ever um, content or settled. I'm always thinking of my next move. I
Ways to make
tell my kids and I'm going to work until I die. That's just who I
money.
am.
You know what? My mom was a woman like that. That's what I learned to be a jack of all trades like that too from my mom. Because my mom was a woman like you. She'll try the damn thing. Back in the
Hmm.
90s, my mom was like, too many people wanted driving trucks, like 18 wheelers. My mom was like, you know what? I'm going with the money. I don't give what I'm going with the money at.
Hmm.
And she worked a lot of places. And one minute my mom used to work two jobs at one time. Like I say, she was a single mom. She wanted the best for her kids. She worked two jobs. She said, forget that. I'm going to start driving trucks. And so, damn, she started driving trucks till she passed away. And so, yeah, she did real good at it too. She started buying trucks and stuff. So,
Yeah, but
I'm
it's
like,
definitely a thought. Definitely. But I gotta get up with you soon.
yes, we
My
do.
next class will be Saturday.
Mhm.
And this class, I want to basically go into different hair types and what's the best type of shampoos and conditioners. And
Mhm.
I'm also going to have maybe I may do the protein pack for women that color their hair a
Mhm.
lot. I may do that next week. But in between that time, I definitely want to get up with you
Okay, I'm
in
gonna send
regards to
you a
you.
thing. I'm gonna
Yeah.
send you a thing because I'm gonna tell you something. You might think I'm lying. I had my first surgery in May of 2020. My first cancer surgery. They removed the whole. Well, they didn't remove all of it. They removed some of it from my thyroid. They removed all of it but they didn't get some of it because that's how I got into my lymph nodes and started to travel. But anyway, I had 2021. My hair came out. I was bald head. Now this is 2024. You won't believe how long my hair is. My hair is actually bra scrap length.
Wow.
My natural hair. And 3 years I grew my hair that long. I want to see some damn pictures. You don't believe me? I want to see some pictures of my son. His hair in the middle of his back. I grew his hair that way in 3 years. Just using my oils that I
That's
use.
what I was going to ask you. Using your products. Yeah.
Using mine. My
Yeah, we
own product.
definitely got to get
My hair in the middle of my back, in the middle, in bra scrap length. Real talk. I had my hair started growing. I was because like I said, it started growing out the little cocoa bugs. At first, I was like, oh my god, what I'm gonna do? I just had to, because I started because like I said, I took botany classes. And I started doing research because I did not took that herbalist class at Kennesaw State, and so well. Then I was going back and forth, and the ladies was seeing my hair growth, and I was like, I want what you doing? I say, well, I'm not doing anything special. I'm just using my little products that I'm making, and hey, it's if hit or miss, shit. I'm just using it. Might be a hit, might be a miss, and then but I just kept on going with it, and right now my hair is brought. I got dreadlocks, and my hair is so thick. People think they're wigs because they're so thick. My hair is thick. I'm seeing you a picture of my shit, but my dreadlocks is bra scrap lip. I grew them like that in 3 years.
Yeah, I have very, very thick hair. It's not 4C type, but it's pretty, it's thick. However, like
Mhm,
the top is like I was in a very terrible car accident and I had to get
mhm.
stitches.
And
And
that shit
they shave your hair.
there.
I
Hmm.
refuse to stop wearing weaves and things. I permanently damaged my hair follicles.
You know
It's
what?
permanent. I went to
No,
a dermatologist. It's permanent.
no, 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 no. Like I told you, with the stuff that I had worked on, you'd be surprised because I helped my cousin with alopecia. They was like, "Oh, girl, your hair ain't gonna grow back." Oh, no, 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 no. I said, "I bet you this shit, your hair gonna grow back." Because I was like I said, because I was doing real research, and I had talked to like different people when I was in. And let me tell you something too. A lot of people don't understand know this, but when I first got to Georgia, I met this lady. She was a black lady. We was working in a factory. I'm not even gonna lie. Because I just got there and I was just trying to find a job because I was staying with somebody. You had to find a job. You had to pay bills, right? So I couldn't get the job that I wanted. So I was like, okay, go ahead. Let me go ahead and get a job. Let's go ahead and hire. So I'm staying with my brother. I got to, whatever, put out, right? So I was going to like the black enterprises with her. Like she took me to like the government, like different balls and events and meeting different senators. And that's kind of my thing is like politics, like meeting out. I love that. I also want to do like a if you don't mind, I want to do like a petition to we can like send to like the different representatives. I think there's so many things that we as black people need to be requesting. One is reparations.
Absolutely.
Two is help for the our black elderly because I used to see them. They get a little check, they don't they get like what $15-20 of food stamps or whatever. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And then they gotta pay all their bills. A lot of them on a lot of medications. A lot of them can't pay. They don't have no money after they little check. 'Cause half of them get like what $800 a month.
Mhm.
That's no money, you know. And so I done asked different CCs to help me with this. Nobody don't want to help me because I don't have no
Absolutely.
channel. And I was thinking about like our black kids. Our black kids is not learning in school. Our black kids are getting so much with the school prison pipeline. Our black kids are not getting the same sentence as any other counterpart and stuff like that. I want to kind of push. I want to kind of make it better, make this place better. If I leave today, I do. If somebody else might can pick it up and spark it and run with it, but I do want to make it a little better. I really do.
Absolutely. Definitely. I will definitely help you with that. We're
Thank
going to
you.
try. And I really want to collab with you so that we could do some type of giveaway to help
Yeah,
someone.
that'll be fine with me. Just let me know. And like I said, we can,
Absolutely.
other people who want to get on board, and just try to look out for somebody. And like I say, yeah, I took a class when I was taking my bachelor's degree I got two bachelors. I got one in psychology, criminal justice, and I got my second one in organizational leadership. And with my leadership class, it says, what you on earth, what do you want to be after you pass away? What do you want to be remembered for? What you want people to say about you after you pass? And I say, that's a good question. And so I want to be able to be remembered, as we all do things that people might don't like, yes, whatever. But I do want people to say, you know what, she might did a lot of bad, but she tried to do some good too, trying
Hmm.
to help somebody, and that's it, that's it. That's all.
Okay. No doubt. No doubt.
Okay. Okay,
So,
sweetheart. I'm gonna hit you up in the DM. I'm gonna give you my personal phone number, and
okay.
yeah,
And
I'm
we can
gonna
talk.
jump down. And I want to thank y'all, people in the chat. Thank y'all so much
No,
for
thank you.
being patient with me and listening to me and listen to me ramble. And thank you too, sweetheart, for listening to me ramble. But
You're welcome.
just thank you
Anytime.
so
Thank
much.
you for coming up.
Yes, ma'am. You too, sweetie. Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye-bye.
So, guys, that was nice. That was a very pleasant conversation. This channel will be aimed towards hair care. Um, it will be how to budget. Do hair care on a budget. I am willing to help any and everyone. I will be giving private consultations. I will actually start it next week, directly after the live stream via Instagram. And like I said, I'm going to try to help as much as possible. I cannot guarantee anything because I am not actually physically seeing your hair or touching it, or you know what I mean? But I will try, based off of the information that you give me, to the best of my knowledge, my background, and my education. I will truly try to help. Like I stated, next week, next Saturday, I will have a class on different shampoos and conditioners for all different types of hair, color treated hair, and I may do the protein pack. Let the ladies know what to use after they color their hair. You know what? I will add that in. And actually show people how to make an at-home protein pack after they have colored their hair. How much does what cost? Let me know. You said how much does that cost? Yeah. What, the consultation is for free. I told y'all that. I don't know. I'm not on this app for those reasons. So I'm doing this all for the free. Yeah, it's for free. This channel, um, I recently did submit to have it monetized. I haven't even checked if, I guess it didn't go through. I don't know, but I want to put the work in, and now to be my compensation. Growing this channel. But those consultations, it's going to be free. And I will actually consult with different individuals. Hopefully, I can fit at least 3 people in within an hour. And if I have to go a little longer, no, it's okay, Pixie Dust. I got y'all. I got my great ones. I am willing to share my background, my education, my experience, my knowledge for the free to all of you at no charge. So, oh, you're welcome, the dog. It was so nice talking to you. But yeah, there's so many tips and tricks that you could do to take care of your hair on a budget. You don't have to break the bank. But what I want you guys to do is pay attention. And if you have an individual, a hairdresser, a cosmetologist that you know, please consult before you buy products. Because what works for them may not work for you. It's based on your hair type. Um, you could be on medication. You could have a scalp disorder, eczema, psoriasis. There's certain things that you shouldn't be using or shouldn't be putting in your hair. An ingredient that may be in that shampoo or may be in that conditioner or may be in that oil. So, and another thing is when you're purchasing, question yourself why you're buying the product and make sure that that product is going to do what it's supposed to do. And that's the reason why I went over the 2 type of oils. One that'll penetrate your hair shaft and the one that's used just to seal it and to protect it. Some of them do both, some of them only do one or the other. So I'm here to educate you guys. This is 30 years of experience. So, and I'm going to get up with my friend Robin and get a set date and time because I want to have a conversation with her on how she started her Bloom hair care and what she had to do to get where she's at today. You understand what I'm saying? What I'm doing is years worth of work. What my friend Robin is doing is years worth. We put the work in. So, what's up, Ashley, baby? There's another segment that I'm going to have on my favorite product as well, Aussie. That is affordable, and I mean they have everything under the sun for all hair types. I mean, I love Aussie, and it's very affordable. So we got a lot of shows coming up, a lot, a lot. And I have a lot of things that I want to dive in and get into with you guys. I went a little general because sometimes you got to be careful. Once you get into one thing, you got to get into something else. And I could be here for days talking hair care to you guys. That's just how much I love hair care. That is my craft. That was my passion once upon a time. Um, it's just like riding a bike. You get right back on, you know? So guys, be looking out. Like I stated earlier, I am going to upload two shorts. One will be on oils that penetrate the hair shaft. The other short will be on the ones that seal the hair shaft. I will actually have a picture of each oil that I discussed this evening. Replay gang, please smash that like. Guys, I haven't been on this channel in months. The only thing that I'm asking you guys to do is just to smash that like. If you don't want to sit through the whole live stream, sit through the first 8 minutes just so I can get that view, because I'm trying to bring this channel back on a positive note. On a positive note. But on that backup, we're going to wild out like we've been doing. Would you say I'm learning myself never too old to learn? I love you too, the dog. You're never too old to learn, ever. We learn every day. Every day. So, all right, guys, we are. What'd you say? Let me read some of y'all comments. When you said two shorts, why did I think about the rapper? All right, so we are an hour in. Guys, stay tuned. We are on our hair care journey on a budget. And I will see you guys next weekend on this channel. Keep your notifications on. I will be uploading every day when I'm not live. Tips of the day. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a ball. I'm gonna get up with the doll. We're gonna get something up to have it like to give a giveaway of hair products to one of my subscribers. We're gonna do a lot on this channel. This channel is gonna be all about giving. I'm not a taker. All right, guys. Until the next time, I will see you guys soon. Love you. Bye.